Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2017. As you can see, we're currently in 5th position. Fantastic. Let's have a look at the laptop then and see how we're doing. Well, the development's not doing too bad. We're still just behind the Renault Sport Formula 1 team though. But oh my goodness, our engines are doing atrociously. Look at this. Look at this. We've still got 3 more rounds to go and we're almost run out of engines. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Hi. Can I have a quick word? Listen, I don't think the car is hitting its performance targets right now. We really do have to find a lot of improvement. Take a look at the report and we'll talk about it later, okay?
Oh dear, Chris looks upset, everyone. It's all acting, it's all acting. He just wants his £7.33 appearance fee, that's all it is. Well, as you can see, we've got a completely straight line for Williams in the development. Yes, a completely straight line. Oh dear. Never mind, never mind. Let's move on now to qualifying for the next round of the championship in the Williams car. But before we do that, I think we better put a few more development parts on the car to hopefully shut up Chris. Well, we would do, but we haven't got enough points, unfortunately, so we can't put any downforce upgrades onto the car. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We better go out to practice then and see if we can get on with this Grand Prix, shall we? Yes, indeed.
It's time for today's qualifying session to begin here in the United States. Welcome to the Circuit of the Americas.
USA, USA, yes, no longer the home of Trump. Good, what a pillock he was. What a pillock he was. Anyway, let's have a look to see how we're doing now. Let's just come round to the end of our first qualifying run. At the moment, Fernando Alonso's got pole position with a 1:36.7, and we cross the line just shy of a second behind. So looking pretty decent. Looking pretty decent, that's to be said. Anyway, a little bit later to qualifying, you can say, oh my goodness, we're down to 13th position at the moment. Yes, 13th place, but we are up on our delta time, so we should, yes, we do improve. 12th position now, 12th place. Wowzers. Mid-trousers. Anyway, we carried on going for a little bit later into the session, and you can see we're now down our delta time because I think we've actually run out of fuel. We're down to 15th place, so it looks like it's going to be 15th position for the race. Let's have a look and see what we got. It is going to be, yes, 15th place at Texas for the USA Grand Prix. Our reputation though, oh, it's dropped. It's dropped. Oh, bollocks.
Enthusiasm we have for Formula One here in the United States of America. And it's an enthusiasm born from generations of memorable Grand Prix racing. Bruce McLaren took his maiden victory at Sebring way back in 1959, and John Watson's 1983 victory at Long Beach, well, that still holds the record for the lowest ever starting position for a race winner.
So, final grid placings then. First place went to Sir Lulu. In second place it's Sebastian Vettel. In third position it is Kimi bloody Raikkonen. 4th place for Daniel Ricciardo. 5th position it's Sergio Perez. 6th for Maxi Boy Verstappen. 7th for Esteban Ocon. 8th for Nico Hulkenberg. 9th for Valtteri Bottas. 10th for K-Mag. 11th for Jolly Off Palmer. 12th for Fernando Alonso. 13th for Hookster. 14th for Stoffel Van Doon. 15th for Carlos Sainz. 16th for Felipe Massa. 17th for Pascal Wehrlein. 18th for Romain Grosjean. 19th for Marcus Ericsson. And 20th, bringing up the rear, it's Daniel Kvyat. Okay, so once again it's time for the 5 lights to go out on the All Seasons career mode. We say go, 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 and it's away he goes. Wow, look at this, another fantastic start for Hookster. He gets past 2 cars already, gets past the Renault and the McLaren up into 11th place down. Where's he going to go? Where's he going to go? He's going to dive down the inside. Oh, is he going to get tight? Very, very tight indeed. Does he get through? Oh, he does. Look at the contact of the Red Bull. Though we've got Red Bull off to the right hand side. It's Verstappen. It's Maxi Boy Verstappen. But we get through. Yes. Up into 5th position from the start. 15th to 5th. It's another fantastic performance from the guy that never gives up and he never surrenders. Don't you know? Don't you know? Yes, one day it's going to completely bite me on the arse, that statement. Yes, it's going to completely bite me on the arse. But at the moment, we are holding on to this 5th position. The car in front of us now is Kimi bloody Raikkonen in that Ferrari, of course. And you can just see now as we're looking back at the cars behind us, there is Maxi Boy. Looks to go a little bit wide there, a little bit wide on the exit, but he manages to gather it together. And Maxi Boy is right up the derriere of the Hookster at the moment. Is he going to try for a move? I'm not quite sure, not quite sure. Oh, Oh, look at this. He's taking a very unusual line there. He's trying to get a switchback manoeuvre on the Hookster, but he's not ever. Oh, look at this though. Maxi Boy makes contact with the Huss driver there, and look at this. Oh, the Huss pushes him straight off the circuit. That's unbelievable scenes. Wowzers. Someone's had their free shredded wheat this morning. Yes. So it was Magnussen. It was Kevin Magnussen, and so Maxi Boy's been pushed. No, wait a minute. He's re-overtaken the position now, and he's got back into 6th place. Wow. Little bit of ducking and diving going on behind us in 6th place. But anyway, we hold on as we're about to complete the first lap into 5th position, still chasing Kimi Räikkönen, but as you can see from the mini-map, yes, Kimi Räikkönen is now pulling away. We're just looking back at Maxi Boy, who's still very, very close to the gearbox off the Hookster. But we maintain our pace now on lap 2 of this Grand Prix as we now climb up the hill before we have to brake really, really hard for this very, very tight left-hander. It's unsighted. You can't see it until it appears over the crest there. Fantastic corner there in Formula 1. Just the same, the rest of the circuit is pretty shit. Like this bit here, yes, the I don't know what you want to call it. Is it the S section? I don't know, whatever it is. But oh, it's just a squiggle. Yes, left, right, left, right, left, right. Shake it all about. What's going on? What's going on? Who designed this circuit? Oh yes, that's right, it was Hermann Tilke, wasn't it? Yes, Hermann Tilke, yes. He was trying to get inspiration from all the other circuits of the world, and he just basically tried to put it into one circuit. Yes, well done Hermann, well done. Thank God there's a pandemic on right now and he can't make any more circuits for us to take the piss out of. Yes, thank goodness for a pandemic, that's all I can say, yes. It's the only time I'm ever going to say that, but yes, thank goodness, because it means Hermann Tilke can't actually get out there and design more circuits, so yes, had to sit in his room now and just, I don't know, play Sabutio or whatever he does in his spare time. I'm not bloody sure, and I don't really bloody care, to be honest. Anyway, rambling as always from Hookster, still on lap 2, still holding on to 5th position. What the hell was that? What the hell was I even talking about? Sabutio? I've no idea. Anyway, looking behind us now, you can see that Maxi Boy is still fighting with the Huss driver. Wow. Look at that, everyone. Look at that. But we're still holding on to this 5th position on lap 2 as we're about to complete lap 2. Still laughing about that. Anyway, going into lap 3 now. Going to lap 3, still holding on. And he's now chasing Daniel Ricciardo, who has been overtaken, I do believe, by Kimi Räikkönen. So Kimi Räikkönen's gone up to 3rd. Daniel's dropped down to 4th as the DRS has now been enabled on lap 3. As once again, we climb up the hill into the unsighted bit. And you can see there's Maxi Boy right behind us. We're doing a pretty decent job of holding him off. Now, of course, our engine is not at its best at the moment, but it doesn't really matter during this circuit because there's not really very long straights on the circuit. There's a few, but not. Oh dear, he cocked that up completely there for Hookster. Didn't get that right at all, but he's managed to hold it together. Yes, there's a few long straights, but luckily it's not really what is regards to the power circuit. You don't really need. Oh, look at this though. Maxi Boy tries to sneak down inside the Hookster. Wow, the Hookster's going very, very wide there to try to defend the line. But he manages to hold on to it well. So Verstappen is really, really angry at the moment. I think it's more to do with that Huss driver than anything else. Not really the Hookster, but he tried for a little dive there, a little cheeky move on the Hookster. But once again, he managed to hold him off, fend him off, and hold on to this 5th position as we reach the final stages of Season 2 of the F1 2017 career mode in the Williams car. Yes, it's just, is it 4 more rounds? I don't know. I think, yes, it's 4 more rounds, including this one to go, and then that's the end of the season, and hopefully we're going to get a decent drive for Season 3, and hopefully, I've got my fingers crossed that we can wrap up this championship after Season 3. Because we do not want another F1 2016 debacle, do we? No, getting sacked by Ferrari, having to start again in the Renault car. It was just a disaster. Just a disaster. And to top it all off, I just thought I'd tell you at this point that the actual point that when I got the sack and actually went into the Renault, I just had zero motivation to record the races. I really did. There was just nothing there because I'd already been in the Renault. I think I started in the Renault in that season, and yeah, the motivation was just gone. Anyway, enough of my waffling. On to lap 4 now. Still holding on to 5th place for the Hookster. And look at this. K-Mag is now the car directly behind us. I think he's going to go for a move. We've got a red arrow off to the right-hand side. And yes, he's trying to force us out, but we're going to hug the inside line because, of course, this is going to be the tighter line. So this is going to be superb for the Hookster. Yeah, so he holds on to this 5th position at the moment on lap 4 of this Grand Prix. Still chasing Daniel Ricciardo, but the gap's pretty large now, pretty large. Anyway, still on lap 4, as you can see. Hookster still in 5th place, but he's now coming in for his pit stop. Yes, another early pit stop for the Hookster, taking advantage of the advice that he's been given. He comes in for the stop. Of course, the Williams garage is plumb in the middle, as you can see. Pretty much plumb in the middle of the pit entrance. Anyway, there you go. The lads put on the harder tyre for the rest of this stint. And we rejoin. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We rejoin in 20th position. I hope that's not going to be indicative of what's going to happen at the end. Hopefully we're going to get back into the points again. Hope so anyway, but at the moment, yes, 20th place. But it's okay because none of the other cars actually came in for their pit stop. So we were the first ones in to accelerate forward at the end of lap 5. And thankfully now some cars have come in for their pit stop. So we're going to make up a few positions. I don't think we're going to get back into the points though. We may do. I don't know. I know we're not. No, not enough cars come in there. So only up into 17th position at the moment for the Hookster. As we accelerate forward now to lap 6. Lap 6. Oh my goodness, Esteban Ocon is out of the race. You can just see on the mini-map there, we've got a yellow flag section. And I think Esteban's pulled off to the right-hand side of the circuit. Yes, there he is. He is out. I think he was doing pretty well in this championship as well. But unfortunately in this race, it is not to be as we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 6. Lap 6, 16th position now for the Hookster. Coming around the pit lane, and you can see more cars have come into the pit, so hopefully we're going to get back into the points. We should do anyway. Yes, 11th, 10th, yes, 10th position now for the Hookster. But some of the cars in front still haven't stopped because they are still on the ultra soft tyres. As you can see, Felipe Massa, our teammate, still hasn't come in for his pit stop as we now go up into 9th position as we accelerate forward out to lap 7. Lap 7, oh, there's a car spitting all over the place in front of us. It's Daniel Ricciardo, he's pulled off. And there must be something wrong with Daniel Ricciardo's car there. There was lots of sparks coming out the back, which isn't unusual, but not really that usual for 2017. But anyway, up into 8th position now for Hookster on lap 8 of this Grand Prix. No, more cars have come in up into 4th place now. Yes, 4th. Wowzers. Yes, because of course Daniel Ricciardo has got a problem with his car, so we've made up a position. So up into 4th position as we accelerate forward now to lap 9. Just coming to the end of lap 9, starting lap 10, and we're still holding on to 4th place. We've got Kevin Magnussen behind us in the Husk car in 5th place, and Sebastian Vettel is now the car in front in 3rd place, but he is way up the road, so I don't think we've got any chance of catching him. As we accelerate forward now to lap 12. Lap 12, still in 4th position for the Hookster. We've managed to hold off K-Mag. In fact, he's losing a little bit of ground on us because he's fighting with the car behind him. Which means, and it's Bottas, it's Valtteri Bottas in the Mercedes we just got past as we accelerate forward out of lap 12. Just looking at the engine, it's not looking too good, and we've got a red arrow car trying to get past. It's Valtteri Bottas in the Mercedes car, of course. Look at the power that he's got in that car. We just cannot get past him there. But of course, we're going to do a little bit of a switchback, a little bit of a sneaky move down the inside of Valtteri Bottas, and do we put it off? Yes, we do. So holding on to this 4th position now on lap 12, just 2 more laps to go as we accelerate forward out to the last lap of the Grand Prix. We managed to hold off from the cars behind, and the car behind now is Maxi Boy Verstappen. So we're holding on to this 4th position now, and this is going to be the last opportunity for Maxi Boy to try and get past us this very, very long straight at the USA circuit. So let's see if he goes for a move. Well, we only got 1 hour at the moment, so we're looking okay, but of course this is the DRS zone as well, so he may be trying for a move. And Kimi Raikkonen has won the race in the Ferrari. Bastard, absolute bastard. Kimi Raikkonen's won it, and we're just about to cross the line now, come around the final corner and finish in 4th position, which is good. Fantastic, in fact. Yes, in a Williams car, more points in the bag. Claire's going to be well happy with that. Well done. Well done, Hookster. So 4th position. There's just 3 more rounds left now as we now look at Benicio del Toro. When's your Domeo? I don't know. What was his name? What was his name? I can never remember it. Anyway, there's Kimi Raikkonen, the race winner. And there's the Ferrari team mechanics congratulating themselves like they always do. Well done, lads. Hot tub later? Yep. Get those soapy bubbles on. Soapy bubbles on. Soapy bubbles on. That's what I was trying to say. And there's Romain Grosjean. Onto the podium then. There is Kimi Raikkonen, Sebastian Vettel, and Sir Lulu. Yes, Sir Lulu. Of course, in 2017 he wasn't a Sir, but he is now. So don't you bloody well forget it. Don't you bloody well forget it. Just sign that bloody contract. Just sign that bloody contract. There he is, everyone. There he is. And there's the champagne going over everyone. So it's time for the Hugsy on the podium. Come on, lads. Come on. Yes. Oh, they love each other. Anyway, team approval has now skyrocketed. That's fantastic news. After that round then, we are now going to be in, still in 5th place at the moment with 187 points. Sebastian Vettel is in the lead with 277 points over Lewis Hamilton with 257. In the Constructors' Championship, we are in 6th position now. So we move on to the next Grand Prix. And let's see what's going on. I'm just worried about this engine. I really am. Really, really worried because we've got 3 more rounds left now. And we've got no more new engines. I don't want to put any new engines on the car because have to start at the back of the grid all the time, so I just don't want to do it. So let's see what we can do and see if we can get this engine. It's a 31% wear, but that of course is our race engine. We've got to now go into practice, and let's see if we can make the engine a little bit worse. Yes, 35% now. Oh, here's Chris. Here's Chris.
Okay,
Bugger.
I've got something for you. The new parts have been fitted to the car. The simulation numbers are good, so look forward to your feedback. Check out the details.
Amazing, isn't it? A few minutes ago, he was really annoyed, upset, and disappointed that we weren't doing very well. Now we've put one part on the car, just one more part on the car, and Chris is all happy again. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Oh my goodness, look at this engine. Look at this engine. 57% wear, that's what we've got to go with as we go into the practice sessions now. Yes, we've got no choice. Yes. Let's see if we can make this engine a little bit better though as we go into qualifying. Hopefully it'll be a bit better than this.
Not long now until the lights go green for the Mexico Grand Prix qualifying. So let's get ready and see who has that pole position winning performance in them this afternoon.
Now, any guesses at what I'm going to do now? Anyone? Yes, you've guessed it. La 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 la. It's Mexico, Mexico. And we're currently in 13th position. Are we going to improve on our delta time? I don't think we are as we cross the line. Oh dear. Anyway, a little bit later to qualifying. Just a few more minutes to go. And we are up on our delta time now. We are just quarter of a second, sorry. And we have managed to get up into 11th place though. Yes, 11th position. Fantastic. So that's the end of qualifying at Mexico. And we ended up in 13th position for the race. Okay, so that was our qualifying, and that was our 57% worn engine that we managed to do that on, so that's pretty impressive, has to be said. But now it's time to bolt on our race engine and see how we're doing. Oh, it's still up 31% wear. That's good. We like that. We like that. Let's get on with it then.
But the crowd have been chanting and singing, not just this afternoon, but throughout the entire weekend. There's a great love for Formula One here, and no small amount of expectation. Let's hope today's Grand Prix can meet it.
So here's the final scores on the doors. First place went to Sir Lulu. Second place for Sebastian Vettel. In third position it is Kimi bloody Raikkonen. Fourth place for Maxi Boy Verstappen. Fifth place for Sergio Perez. Sixth for Daniel Ricciardo. Seventh for Kevin Magnussen. Eighth for Fernando Alonso. Ninth for Felipe Massa. 10th for the Hookster. 10th for the Hookster. 11th for Carlos Sainz. 12th for Romain Grosjean. 13th for Valtteri Bottas. 14th for Esteban Ocon. 15th for Nico Hulkenberg. I've lost it, lads. I fucking lost it. Jolly Offsin 17th. Pascal Wehrlein is bringing up the rear. Ooh, saucy. Anyway, it's once again time for the 5 lights to go out. Ooh, season's career mode, and we say go, go, go. It's away he goes from 10th position on the grid. Yes, 10th position. It's another rocket ship start from the line for Hookster, but he's got Alonso directly in front of him. What is he going to do against Alonso? What is he going to do? I think he's... Oh, Alonso won't get out of the way. Look at this. He's making contact with Alonso. Where's he going to go? No, no, he can see a gap. No, I'm closing my eyes. Hookster, no. Oh, God, no. He's gone through. He's gone through. There's contact with the Force India. Oh, my goodness. But he gets through. I don't believe it. He's up into the lead. He's up into the lead of the race. Oh, wowzers. And he gets no warnings, no legal overtakes, nothing. He did it. He actually did it. I don't believe it. Well, that move will go down in history. I do believe that move will go down in history. It'll go in the history books for them all time. As an all-time move from Hookster there. He just saw a tiny little bit of a gap. He just saw a tiny little bit of a gap and he just went for it. He just bloody well went for it, and he's got through up into the lead of this Grand Prix. He made a little bit of contact with the Force India there, but he did it. He bloody well did it. Fantastic. And of course, Hookster comes from the Senna driving school. Yes, the old saying, if you don't see a gap or go for a gap, you're not a racing driver. And that is exactly what the Hookster has done. None of this namby-pamby shit from him. No, he sees a tiny little sniffle of a little gap. He goes for it, and he's done it indeed, up into first position now on the first lap. Just about to complete the first lap. I've been waffling on so long, we've almost completed the lap as we go into lap 2 now, and we've put in the fastest lap, and we've got Sir Lulu behind us as well. Sir Lulu, oh my goodness, look, I don't need a £40 million contract, Sir Lulu. No, I do this for about £1.50. Yes, £1.50. Oh, look at this though. Lulu's going for a move on us. Does he get past? No, contact with Sir Lulu. And, oh no, we managed to hold on, I think. But no, Sir Lulu is there. Sir Lulu of Lula Lot is still there, as you can see. off to the left-hand side, but I think the Hookster's going to sort of crowd him out a little bit. Yes, he does. So he holds on to the lead at the moment on lap 2. So Hookster in the lead, Hamilton in second place, and I think that's Maxi Boy Verstappen. Yes, it is, in third position. Oh, I'll tell you what, I've given myself an ice cream headache with that start. I've given myself an ice cream headache. I actually shut my eyes through that first corner because I just knew something like that was going to happen. Yes, I just knew it was going to happen, and it did, but he got away with it. Oh wow, did you see that? Hookster went a little bit severe with the turning on the steering there. Anyway, he did that, I think, because he saw that Lewis Hamilton was trying to sneak a gap around the outside, but he's still holding on to his first place. More contact. Is there going to be more contact? Yes, there is more wheel banging with Lulu. Oh my goodness, and he's off to the right hand side now of the Hookster, but he's still holding on to this. Look at this, the grit, determination for the Hookster is immense, absolutely immense, and he holds on to this first position as we start lap 3 now. Look at everyone now banging in those fastest laps. It was the Hookster, but now lots of people have now overtaken him as the DRS has now been enabled on lap 3. Hookster still in the lead. I just love to say that. I just love to keep saying it as well. Hookster is in the lead in a Williams. Yes, a Williams. Quite not the car that it really should be or was in the past, it has to be said, but even with our developments it's still not up there. But Hamilton still right behind us, still trying to look for a gap to get past. I think Hamilton's probably quite confused at what happened at the start there. I think he's quite confused because he was just, you know, quietly doing his race, and then suddenly the Hookster comes out of nowhere, absolutely nowhere, and goes straight into the lead of this race. On lap 3 now as we go through the very complicated section at the Mexico circuit. Look at this, yes, you have to judge this just right or you just lose a huge amount of time, and we're still holding on to this first place. Lulu, is he going to try and go around the outside of us? He does try to, but he backs off out of it, so that's good, that's good. The Mexico crowd are going absolutely wild for the Hookster. Yes, they do love a Hookster, they really, really do, yes. You can see them all going the grandstands there, going absolutely crazy. There's supermodels there as well, jumping up and down with their little boobies, you know. Yes. Anyway, let's move on. This is lap 4 now, still holding on to the lead at the moment for the Hookster as we accelerate forward now. Still on lap 4, just about to complete lap 4. And I think there's a car about to come in. Yes, it is. Lulu has come in for a very early stop. He's actually beaten us coming in for his stops. I don't believe it. As Sebastian Vettel puts in the fastest lap, we're still holding on to the lead. But yes, Lewis Hamilton on lap 4 has come in for his pit stop as we accelerate forward out to lap 5. Lap 5, still holding on to the lead. As you can see, we've got yellow flag going on, but oh no, Fernando Alonso is out of the race. Fernando is out. Let's go to a replay and see exactly what happened with Fernando Alonso. Well, there you can see he's just putting off the circuit. Yes, there's no smoke out the back of the car, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. Just a mechanical failure, I do believe. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to lap 6. And it's time to resume the racing after that Fernando Alonso incident. And it's time for the Hookster to make his pit stop, yes. So he comes in from the lead of this Grand Prix, but can he get back into the lead? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, the lads are going to do a fast stop on us. Yes, going to the hard tyre. Look, there's no other cars in, so he's going to have a clear run to come out of the pits. Yes, he does. So he didn't get held up in the pits. Fantastic. As Lulu has just gone past him now and putting up fastest lap. The bugger. The absolute bugger. What a cockwomble he is. As we go down to 17th position. No, 18th position now. As one of the Ferraris have got past us. I think that's bloody Kimi Räikkönen. I don't believe it. Kimi Räikkönen has got past us, and there's another car trying to sneak past us as well. I think that's Maxi Boy, but I think we... Oh no, Maxi goes past, almost has us off. Max, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm definitely going to get that Red Bull seat next season. I'm telling you, I'm going to get that Red Bull seat. Anyway, we accelerate forward at lap 7. Thankfully, cars have come into the pits because we're in 19th place at the moment, so we're going to overtake these. I think these are the hard runners coming in first. Well, no, actually, it should be the soft runners coming in first, but I'm not quite sure what's happening here. Anyway, up into 13th position at the moment for Hookster. Verstappen on the ultra soft tyre is still going to come in ahead of us in 12th as we accelerate forward to lap 8. Still, oh, there's a car off the circuit. Daniel Kvyat, wow, almost hit him there, almost hit him. I'm sure we should have had a virtual safety car there because that was a car very, very unsafe on the circuit, but unfortunately they covered it just with yellow flags. But anyway, we continue on. I'm not the steward, so it's not up to me, is it? Anyway, lap 8, just finishing lap 8, going to lap 9. More cars have come into the pits now, so we're going to make it up. Yes, we're back into the points. It's 7th position, everyone. 7th position. Verstappen is ahead of us in 6th, but he is still on those ultra soft tyres, so he's still got to make his first pit stop, of course. as we accelerate forward now to lap 9. Lap 9, just coming to the end of it. And there's a few more cars in, so we're going to make up a few more positions. But are we going to get back into the lead? I'm not quite sure. It's 5th, it's 4th, it's any advancement. Oh, there's a car coming out of the pits. Who is that? Is that one of the front runners or is it one of the back markers? It's a back marker. It's Enrico Vieto, of course, spun a little bit earlier, I do believe. And we managed to get past him now, but we still hold on to this 4th position at the moment on lap 10 of this Grand Prix. As we accelerate forward now, still on lap 10, just coming to the end of the lap. There are a few more cars in. I think there's only 2. There's still a car just gone past. I think that's Maxi Boy. But anyway, we make up a few more positions, do we? Yes, up into 2nd place now. But Verstappen, I think he's still got to come in. Surely he's got to come in. He's still on those ultra soft tyres. And we've got a car run up by Jack Jones. It's Sebastian Vettel in the Ferrari. He's trying to do a sneaky move around the outside of us, but the Hookster is way too wily for that. Yes, way too wily, and he manages to hold this line superbly. Is going to be contact with Sebastian Vettel? No, there isn't. So we hold on to this 2nd position as we accelerate forward down to lap 11. And you can see, short is Verstappen coming in. Surely he's got to come in. Surely he's got... Yes, he is. He's coming in, which means we are going to go back into the lead. Into the lead of this Grand Prix. Fantastic. Can we hold on to it, though, to the end? Can we hold on to it? And you know what? I think we may be able to, because we seem to have quite good pace at this circuit. Despite the fact that our engine is not looking too good, as we accelerate forward at lap 13. Lap 13, we've managed to hold on to the lead. Sebastian Vettel is the car behind us, just 1/4 of a second behind us. But yes, we are doing really bloody well at the moment. Let's see if Sebastian Vettel goes for a move around the outside. We're giving him the space. Well, we're sort of just blocking him a little bit there, but he's trying to sneak down the inside of us, as you can see from the rear view mirrors. But no, and we hold on to 1st position on lap 14 now. Just a few more laps to go in this Grand Prix. Can we hold it out? I'm not quite sure anyway. Accelerate forward at lap 15, just going past the pits. Still in 1st place, still holding off Sebastian Vettel. It's still pretty much a 1/4 of a second the gap. So he's not gaining any ground on us. But let's see if he does now. Of course, this is the DRS zone. Is he going to try for a move? Is he going to try it? No, he doesn't. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to the last lap of the race. This is now lap 18. And Sebastian Vettel is now going to have his last opportunity to try and get past us. We are hugging to the inside line so that we can give Sebastian the opportunity to try and go for a move around the outside of us. Because, of course, we're going to have the tighter line. So we're going to... Yes, we do. And yes, Sebastian Vettel, well, he didn't really put off much of a move there against us, it has to be said. And we hold on to this 1st place as we accelerate forward out to the last dying seconds of this Grand Prix. We are still in the lead. We've got no chance of Sebastian Vettel getting past us now as the fireworks go off in the background. In the grandstand, you can see Sebastian Vettel hasn't got really an opportunity to get past us because we're just about to cross the line and finish the race in 1st place. Yes! Get in there. Fantastic. 1st place for Hookster. Claire's going to be well happy with that. Well happy indeed. So there is the Williams team principal, who I can't remember who it was. And there's the Hookster. There he is. Look at him. So sprightly. So sprightly. Just 39 years old. Yes, he only ages in dog years, so he'll be 39 for the next 7 years now. Yes, 7 years. Then he'll age another one. He'll be 40. Yes, 40. But he still beat you, Lulu, didn't he, eh? Hey, 40 million? 40 million? Huh? I drive for £1.50. There he is on the top step. Look at him, look at him. Wowzers, look. So much energy, so much enthusiasm. And we're in a Williams as well, lads. We're in a Williams as he holds up the trophy high. Fantastic. That's just what we needed. Now, of course, we're going to have some real problems as we go into the last 2 rounds of the championship with our engines. So we're just going to have to suck it up and hopefully get some kind of result. But I'm expecting we'll probably end up 7th or 8th in both the remaining races. We'll just have to see. Hopefully that's going to be enough to get a decent seat. Anyway, we have now skyrocketed to 4th place with 212 points. There's 83 points down behind the lead. We've got no chance of catching him, of course. There's only 2 rounds left. So it looks like Sebastian Vettel could be the winner. But, of course, Lulu could spoil the party. But we will see. Felipe Massa in 11th place, as you can see, with 37 World Championship points. And the Constructors, we're in 6th place. Wowzers. So thanks so much for watching as always. You've been awesome as always, everyone. And as always, I just said as always so many times now, there will of course be more later.